What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I do my 10,000 steps today. I get out here and get them in when I can. I haven't forgot about y'all. I know it's been a few days, but man, the weather has not been cooperating. A lot of the times that I've been free to come out here, it's been raining. It was raining earlier today. You can see the ground's a bit damp still, and some of the benches are still wet. But that's been the story. We've been getting quite a bit of rain. Some days it would rain all day. Some days it would come and go. But the times that I would be free to come out here, it just was not cooperating with me, man. It was not cooperating with my schedule. So I try to get out here and talk to y'all as much as I possibly can, but the weather got to cooperate. But I don't know. I might look into an umbrella or something, I know it's kind of weird, I'll be carrying the umbrella in one hand and the phone in the other, but whatever, I might do it anyway. So I'm going to keep that in mind. That might be something that I look into, get out here and get a selfie stick too. A few of you guys have recommended that I get one of those selfie sticks to carry around. I think I'm going to invest in that too, because man, let me tell you, I've been killing my shoulders at the gym, all right? So I'm in there killing my shoulders at the gym, and then I come out here and I'm holding the phone like this in front of me. It doesn't hurt me, but if I did a video that's been like 12, 15 minutes long, it may not hurt, but my shoulders definitely feel fatigued. So that might be something that I look into as well. But what's going on, y'all, man? Talk to me in these comments. Let me know what y'all been up to. I'm telling y'all what I've been up to. I've been staying on my training. I still been getting steps in, but it's been mostly on the treadmill at the gym. And, I don't think that'll be all that exciting for y'all. I know you guys, you want to hear from me no matter what, regardless of the circumstances, but I try to do it while I'm walking. But I don't know. If you guys are okay with me talking to y'all while I'm on the treadmill or the Stairmaster or something like that, I'm kidding. I don't really do the Stairmaster. But those days that I have to supplement and use the treadmill at the gym to get the steps in, if you're okay with me kicking it with y'all, then I'll do it. I just know a lot of you appreciate me being out and about in my city, talking to y'all, connecting with y'all that way. But it's been a lot of stuff that's happened, hasn't it? Shout out to you guys, my subscribers. I appreciate you guys over these few days that I haven't really been uploading. You guys have still been, adding to the count. So thank you for that. The climb to 5,000 continues, and I'm very appreciative for you guys riding along with me with that. But let's talk about the whole no Fugazee situation. The guy, I think his name is David Cooley. I've watched some of his videos here and there. I think the guy, for as far as I could tell, he seemed like a pretty solid dude. As a man, he's probably a really cool guy. I've seen the way he will debate. He's very good at it. Just really, I don't have anything really negative to say about him, man, because the guy just really seems like a pretty straight up guy. But what I will say is this: he has unfortunately fallen in line with some of the things that I don't like about Red Pill, and this is why I tell you guys I don't really subscribe to Red Pill. I never have, I never will. I've told you guys my experiences dating single moms, and though I don't necessarily recommend dating single moms, I'm not out here telling you guys don't date single moms, don't date single moms, don't date single moms, because I don't know what your circumstances are. For you, that single mom might for real be who you vibe with. You might have dated 10 single chicks with no kids, and they just wasn't working for you, and that woman that's got that 8-year-old son or whatever, y'all just really vibed on a level that you weren't able to with somebody else. So go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. If that's what's going on with you, it is what it is. But he seems to be under fire for kind of being a bit of a fraud. He has been quoted saying, single moms are for recreational purposes only. He's, to my understanding, he said that a few different times, and it's now coming back to bite him because the guy is with a single mom. It looks like his woman, she had 2 children. He had a child of his own, and she had 2 children. He said when they got together, he was 25. You know, that's possible. I mean, he tried to say she only had 1 kid, but it's been proven that that's not really true, because she made some posts talking about she had 2 kids already, an 11-year-old and a 15-year-old or something like that. So I don't know why he said she had 1 and he had 1, when that was just so easy to debunk. But this seemed to have all fallen apart when he was on some podcast. I don't know if it was his own or a different one. It looked like it was a different one, because you know, his podcast usually has a brighter background, and he was calling himself a bit of a high value man, and talking about how women don't qualify for him. And he was talking about how, you know, he's tall, he makes over 100K, and he's black, you know, and that moment went viral, which I believe that's what he was aiming for. He was aiming for a viral moment, and he got it, but probably not in the way that he was expecting, because you know, things seem to have fell apart from there. You know, people, the internet sleuths, man, dang, the internet sleuths can find out anything. They can find out where you live at, where you used to live at, what school you went to, who you married. Like, they really, if they want to dig into you, they can find out some stuff, and that's been the case here. And in his case, it really didn't seem like it took a whole lot of digging, because apparently him and his lady have a couple channel together. So somebody just went looking for that, or they just went looking and they just happened to come across that. So it didn't really seem like they had to do too much digging. For him to be saying the stuff that he was saying on this podcast, it wasn't very difficult to find out that he was being a bit of a hypocrite. And in the red pill space, one thing I can say about them, I may not really agree with the red pill, because I think the biggest mouths in red pill, outside of like Coach Greg Adams or O'Shea or MTR, you know, I think those guys are really solid. Poor Man's Podcast, those dudes are, I think they're pretty solid guys. But outside of them, you know, F&F, Donovan Sharp, and some of the other ones, they're just not really good dudes to listen to. They just really seem like dudes that are very angry about the fact that the hot chicks never wanted to bang them when they were younger, and now that they got a few dollars, you know, they want to make every hot chick pay. Every hot chick they come across today pay for what the hot chicks back in the day wouldn't do for them. But if you get exposed as being a hypocrite, the red pill seems to out you. Like, you seem to become ostracized. So if there's one thing, if you want to say good, and I use that term loosely, I can say about the red pill, is that they do that. So when Donovan Sharp got revealed to be a hypocrite, and a enormous hypocrite too, his audience didn't mess with him no more. The dude quit. And now in the case of Cooley, I mean, I don't know. I saw O'Shea, shout out to him. I saw he did a video about it. He wasn't the first person to expose him though. Someone else did. And O'Shea just kind of did a video piggybacking on what they did. But O'Shea, in a video that he made earlier today, he basically saying that he thinks it's over for him pretty much. And it probably will be, to be quite honest, because as I said, when your brand is, I'm a high value man and I don't date single moms, don't marry single moms are recreational purposes only, and then people find out that you are doing the very things that you condemn other people for doing, that just doesn't fly. You can't be in the red pill preaching this sort of stuff and then taking part in the very things that you're telling other people not to do. It does not work, you know, and that's why there's a few of the bad actors that they either have been eliminated or they're struggling to hold on right now. Like the F&F guys, they struggling to hold on right now because, you know, the one guy, Fresh, a lot of the stuff that they be preaching don't do, he does. You know, the dude, you know, he's kind of been caught up being a bit of a simp. And I'm not trying to insult the brother because I don't know him personally, and I know a lot of people dunk on him, and I'm really not trying to do that. I'm just looking at what he does. He's kind of been seen to be a bit of a simp, which they, try to hammer home so hard not to do. They be talking about these different IG models and stuff, calling him thoughts, but them be the same chicks that he be busting down. In fact, I think he got 1 or 2 of them pregnant or something like that. I know for a fact he got 1. It was a situation with that, and she ended up getting that taken care of. And then, his boy sitting across from him, he's never held accountable. But, honestly, I can't say that because if the other one, Myron, was to hold Fresh accountable, he wouldn't do it on camera. This is the guy that he do business with. I'm assuming that they're friends. So any issues that he have with him, he probably would take them up in private. I doubt he would air out his boy on camera because I know I wouldn't. Nobody who I'm cool with would I air them out in public like that. So I can't even say he don't hold him accountable because we really don't know that to be for sure. We just know what we know, but we don't know what we don't know. So we don't know for sure definitively that. I'm sure there's been some sort of discussion about it, in private, like, bro, you was moving this way. I told you that this was going to reflect badly on us if it ever became public. It's become public, and now we look like hypocrites. Or more specifically, you look like a hypocrite because I haven't been exposed like this. But he's been exposed doing different stuff too. Just not the same sort of simp level stuff as what's the name. But they're barely holding on. Donovan Sharp is out of there. And there's a couple other bad actors that have been gone. And there's a couple other bad actors that are struggling to hold on. I'm not gonna name no names or whatever because I don't want to be accused of trying to punch up or start beef with people to like get clout or get attention my way. Because even though I talk about various different things, I'm trying to build up on me, not creating fake beefs with people that are more successful and more visible than myself. Because people do that, and I don't want to be that. So, the situation with Cooley, man, it's unfortunate. But he likely is going to have to figure out something else to do to make money. I mean, seemingly he's doing okay. He got the picture of himself with the G-Wagon. I mean, I don't mean that he rich or anything like that, but when you start buying stuff like that, you're usually doing okay financially. So I don't know what he's going to do from here, but he probably is going to have to figure out something else to do other than red pill content, because in the red pill space, they're not very forgiving when you get exposed as being a hypocrite and a fraud. They're not very forgiving at all. That's why it's fallen off the way that it has. So many of the big voices turned out to be hypocrites and frauds. So it's really fallen off to a large extent. So I'm gonna leave it there though, man. You guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. As I said, let me know what you guys have been up to over these days that I haven't been around, because I'm curious about that. And I mean, maybe the weather's gonna do a bit of a turnaround and I can, start uploading for y'all a bit more frequently. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.